Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Luna, and this is Tellin Tarot. Today I'll be reading for the sign of Cancer. Welcome, Cancers, and collective, right? You could be Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. But also, you could be here with questions regarding your fourth house. And I did a little research into that. And the fourth house deals with the realm of family, right? Our home, early childhood, our ancestral roots. That's all determined by our fourth house. Childhood, family, home, roots, privacy, solitude, all of that. I had to look it up. I'm not really all that familiar with the houses of the zodiac, but I'm learning them because life is a constant quest for knowledge for me. So grab yourself your coffee, your tea, your water, or your hot chocolate, and happy Halloween, Cancer. You get your video recorded on Halloween. Although, of course, it's timeless, so whenever you find this is the right time for you. If something brought you in here, then hopefully you will be able to edify your spirit with something that I say that will help you along your spiritual journey. In the meanwhile, get yourself comfortable, Cancers or cross-watcher, House of Cancer, and we'll get started. Grant us, Lord, power and strength of intellect to carry on this work for the honor and glory of thy holy name and to the comfort of all beings, without design of hurt or detriment to any. We may proceed in our labors through Jesus Christ our Redeemer. Amen. Wow, it's Halloween, guys. I used to get so excited about it back in the day when my kids were little, right? But now it's just, I mean, it's fun to watch the kids in the costumes, give out the candy, but it's not the same, Even anymore with the amount of children that come to our house to trick or treat, because they have all these trunk or treats now and stuff like that. When I was a kid, man, it was like the freaking best holiday. We would grab a pillowcase, right? A carton of eggs, some shaving cream. Wait. All right, enough of that. But it was a freaking great night, like we had so much fun. It's just not the same. I don't think it's the same, for the kids today. I mean, it's still fun, I'm sure. They make their own fun, but it's just different, I don't know, maybe I'm just whacking nostalgic from my childhood. I mean, I'm practically a Halloween baby, so. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the powers of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander the earth for the ruin of souls. Oh, they'll be doing that tonight, won't they? But, so make sure that you protect your energy, burn your sage, whatever you need to do to keep your space clear and your energy high vibrating, right? Don't let anybody siphon off your energy over the next few days. You have to, really, through the next eclipse. Okay, what message do we have for the Cancer, St. Michael the Archangel? Oh, we're working with the energy of 3 today. I always throw dice, if you've never been here before, in the morning to see what energy we're working with for the day. So 3, the 2 and the 1. Growth, right? Decisions, possibly change. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. All right, Cancer, well, there might be some truth that you are not wanting to accept right now, and it may be causing some blockages in your life. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance, so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Yeah, be gentle with yourself and admit the truth. Sometimes our truths are really difficult to admit, especially to ourselves, never mind to others, right? But we have to take a personal inventory. Oh, did you hear that? I don't know what that was. Well, that was confirmation. I just heard a bang. I don't know if you heard it. My cat's not in here. But anyway, yeah, you need to take a personal inventory and, admit our wrongs and then move forward. We need to lighten our hearts. That's the whole trick. It's not even a trick. It's just the truth. Right? People are so concerned about actions. What did they do? What did they say? All valid. But it's the intention, right? It's the purity of the heart that really matters. So people can fuck up with the best of intentions, right? Also, they can do very, very good deeds with very malicious, malevolent intentions, right? So, just because a person is nice and kind and does good deeds doesn't mean he has a pure heart, or she. Nor does it mean that a person who does dastardly deeds because they're stuck or blocked or whatever's going on with them right now, that they do not have a pure heart. Because many of the purest hearts are right now trapped in some of the most, trauma-bound people. But they're going to release themselves. Trust and believe their destinies will be fulfilled, because nothing that is meant for them will ever pass them by. And if that's you, Cancer, then you should don't worry about it, right? But you do have to lighten the load. True story. Pay attention to your dreams. They're trying to tell you something. Maybe keep a dream journal if you don't already. Dreams are very powerful. Powerful tools of prophecy. Pay attention. Bottom of the deck. Detach from the situation. So when you're trying to admit this truth to yourself, Cancer, think about what you would say if it wasn't you. You're not the person. Think about if you were given advice, say, to your child. If they were in the situation, what would you tell them? Or your best friend? Or whoever. When you're too close to the situation, you just really can't see the forest through the trees sometimes. Cancer, or cross-watching. Let's get down to the meeting. Oh, 10 of Swords on the top of this deck, but that's okay. We weren't even going for this deck, but that came out. So again, there may be some type of really painful ending coming. But you have to admit the truth to yourself, because this 10 of Swords in this deck, look at her. She's stabbed in the back, but she's just laying there sideways, looking at her phone, not really paying attention to the swords in the back, right? Because they're not swords in the back. And this is a very deep betrayal. This is multiple people. But it can't touch you if your heart is pure. It's like, what was that in the story of Daniel, where they threw who did they throw in the fiery furnace? You know what I'm talking about? And instead of burning, they looked in, they're like, they couldn't, the guys that threw them in the furnace couldn't even get close enough to the furnace, right? Because it was so hot. They were getting burned, scalded. But here, these two guys are inside the furnace, walking around, talking to a third guy that they didn't throw in there, right? And they walked right out of that furnace. Think about it. How hot? It's like the fiery furnace is like a crematorium, basically, right? Uh-oh, Grim Reaper. Boat. And Chaser. Okay, what's going on here, Cancer? The relationship is over. There's no second chances. So it's time to grow and transform your life. Okay. So you were having some closure issues in the past. Maybe some fear around that you wouldn't have enough, that you wouldn't get what you needed, that you wanted. So you were working on something. Starting to plan how you can move on. But you didn't move on because you have issues with closure, right? Because you weren't able to detach from the situation and admit the truth to yourself, so you stayed. But now, the truth is out. The relationship is over. There's no second chances. You know the truth. So you don't have to second guess yourself anymore. What would you tell you if you weren't you, right? Yeah, because this relationship is codependent. Somebody just has fear of abandonment issues, and that's why they're together with this person, but it's over because it wasn't right. It wasn't what you needed. Oh, somebody was stringing you along. Now, Cancer, this could be you, this could be somebody that you're thinking of, this could be just somebody in your energy, or this can just be dealing with the fourth house of Cancer, family. So family members. Somebody was stringing somebody along. They had too many options. They were having one-night stands. And that's why this relationship is over. Meanwhile, somebody else is transcending obstacles. They're learning. They're expanding. Yeah, they're getting ready for their new phase. Because it's oftentimes very difficult to start a new phase when you can't let go of an old phase, right? How can you get blessing blockers? But you're preparing for a new union where you'll have unconditional love. Why? Because you self-loved. Yeah, you're going to have passion and affection and attraction, and this is going to be the person who matches your energy, okay? You don't have to do things by yourself. You don't have to have conversations that you're not interested in or feel like you're not being heard in your relationship. No. This is going to be somebody who is interested in what you're interested in, who loves the way you love, who speaks your love language, right? Good for you. Yeah, talking, yeah. So while somebody's hovering over you, probably not wanting this relationship to end, you have somebody else that's waiting to come in and wanting to talk to you. Somebody that's going to bring you paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other's company. This is what I was just saying, isn't it? Ugh. But somebody's watching, as always, in all of my readings. You know what I mean? Everybody's got people watching them anymore, I guess, because of social media, right? We have Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and everything else. So I guess anybody can watch. Everybody's got somebody watching them these days. Collective, just keep that in mind. Or Cancer. But yeah. Yep, somebody sabotaged this relationship. And it's over. But a new one is coming in if you just release, detach from the situation. Okay? Witches? We'll clarify with the witches to begin with then, I guess. It is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Well, I can see why I rolled a 3 then today, Cancer, because you're growing, you're changing, but you have some decisions to make. Oh, by the way, Cancers, these cards are already shuffled. The space is cleansed, meditated, and prayed over. I do just shuffle them a few times on camera for you guys. These cards are big and they slide out of my hands. They're very slippery. But trust and believe they are shuffled adequately and cleansed and ready just for your read. Cancer or cross watcher looking for information on their 4th house. Family relationships and stuff like that. Boat. King of Cups. Okay. So there's this King of Cups. In the past was trying to get something. And it wasn't working. They couldn't walk away. Grim Reaper. Tower. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So by this King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Cups. Why did I say Pentacles? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have a King of Cups. Cancer. Right here, Cancer. Unable to deduct, but it doesn't have to be you. Again, it could just be someone in your energy or dealing with the 4th house. But this King of Cups is lying. And that's bringing down the Tower. And they're losing a lot. I mean, they had an empress. The Nine of Pentacles is an empress in the minor arcana. Right? Right before she becomes the actual empress, this is her. And this King of Cups turned her upside down, bringing in this Tower. The relationship is over. This person is codependent. They live at their lower vibrational selves. They operate out of fear. Okay? They have abandonment issues and they're codependent. The Chaser, please. Now, if this is not you, that's the King of Cups, then you could possibly be this Empress that this King of Cups turned in reverse. Who's the Chaser, though? Six of Wands, victory. Okay, so this, let me get the keys. This King of Cups wanted victory with this wealthy, let's say, stable, maybe not necessarily wealthy, but she had her shit together, right? He saw her as wealthy, or he saw her as an opportunity to become wealthy. This King of Cups was using this Nine of Pentacles because they're toxic. They operate at their lower vibrational selves, and they wanted victory. But they will get no victory. The relationship is over. King of Pentacles. Any options? Yeah. One night stands. This King of Cups, out of an overabundance of who knows what was in this cup, thought he was like Big Daddy out there playing, right? Throwing his money around, perhaps. Drinking a lot. He sabotaged this relationship, this love. Wow. I guess collective readings are all about love. Okay, so Page of Swords, yeah, lies, wanting to win at all costs. This king will do anything to win. They'll love bomb, they'll sabotage, they'll hammer away at the person's self-esteem or whatever, their pentacles. They'll leave them broke so that they think they have to be dependent on them. Look at this. And they're trying to stop your ascension. They want to win at all costs. They'll do anything to stop you from moving forward in your life, from transcending, from learning, from expanding. Because they know there's a better love for you out there. They know that you deserve better. You're the Nine of Pentacles. You're everything to this person. They knew it when they did it, but they did it anyway. And I say you, it could be them. I don't know who is the king and who is the Nine of Pentacles in this situation. The Moon. And the Hierophant. Oh. Here we go again. Oh, it came upside down. Okay, I'm not going to say this right now. Let's go on to the talking. Yeah, sabotage. Yep, interrogation. Yep, working on it. Yep, persistent work. They were doing persistent work. Persistent dark spiritual work. On an empress to turn her upside down because they don't want to let her go, or him, because they're codependent and they don't want to lose those pentacles, so they're doing stuff with other people to keep this empress trapped. It's disgusting. Oh, man, it's time to heal, collective, from all this bullshit. All right, Clarify talking. Maybe this King of Cups is nice. Hovering. This King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Hovering, texting, calling, emailing, having conversations with God knows who. Trying to sabotage someone's Nine of Pentacles. It's coming in fast, this Tower for this. Yeah, look. Five of Pentacles. They're upside down. They're out in the cold. They don't even see that there's a church right behind them. There's a place to go and come out of the cold. They could have come out of the cold. All this time they just had to walk in that building. Tell the truth. Walk away from the bullshit, but they stayed in it. They stayed in it for years. They stayed in it. They kept doing it. Trying to keep this upside down, or this feminine energy out of her purpose for becoming the Empress. Keep her hemorrhaging money, right? Keep her in a poverty mindset. Keep her stuck. Using all kinds of fuckery. You know, and the magic that keeps coming out in my readings, like a collective, understand that, and it's not just my readings. Think about positive affirmations and how they work, right? Everybody's all about that. Yeah, positive affirmations. Do. I play them in my car. I listen to them on my phone. I chant them all night long. Yeah. Okay, well, what do you think they are? Positive affirmations are spells, except for the positive. You're doing them for yourself, for your higher self. And that is freaking awesome. That's the way you're supposed to do them. But there are people out there who take those positive affirmations and they invert them to negative affirmations and they send them to other people. I mean, they focus intently on sending them to other people. They use the cycles of the moon. They use the elements. They use all kinds of fuck shit. And they do it and don't think they don't. And then you have people out here that are selling potions and powders and this and that. And I'll do a spell for you so that you can get the love of your life. You can't. That never works. Let me tell you what. You may get them. No. Here's the thing. It won't be the love of your life. I mean, if you want to do a spell for love, then you do a spell. The affirmations for yourself. Please, Father, bring me the love of my life. Bring me my divine counterpart. Bring me the person that is meant for me. But you can never say, I want that person and that person is going to love me. Here, do a spell. Here, let me burn a candle. Here, let me do something with these herbs or whatever, tie them up, bury them, whatever you're doing to keep someone else from their free will, right? No. And that's just one example of something silly because love spells are everywhere. I see them all the time, advertised on TikTok, on YouTube, on freaking Instagram. Like, really? You want to do love spells on somebody to get them to love you? Is that how you want to get somebody to love you? What in the fuck is wrong with you? I don't say you. I don't mean you, Cancer. I'm just saying people who do that. Because do you understand that what you're conjuring up there, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming for somebody. And if it doesn't attach to the person that you're trying to get it to attach to, it's coming back for you. And in a bad, bad way. And this is what's happening to a lot of people right now. And I'm really sorry to tell you. Meanwhile, somebody else is watching you. They're watching you. There's waiting for their ships to come in. Or you're watching somebody, thinking that they are your happily ever after. One or the other. We'll see. No, people are definitely watching you, though, here with the sunglasses. Let's see. Sunglasses. Yep. Two of Wands in reverse. You're watching. Look at on their phone. Look. Everything you do. Trying to anticipate your next move, but they'll never figure it out. Right? This is collaborating with other people. Behind your back. To screw up your love life, to screw up your money. Who does these things? People do these things. It's ridiculous. operating on their lower vibrational selves, ruled by their dinglings. This freaking King of Cups turns his life upside down because of sex. He was seduced into betraying his very own love of his life, and now he's fucked. Fucked up. Fucked up. This tower's going to be big, too. It's going to be big because it's coming. It's taken so long to come because he had so many opportunities to tell the truth, and he just sat there looking. Look, he's just looking. He's just sitting there on his throne with all of this emotion. All that water, see it? That water is not smooth sailing water. That is waves crashing around his throne. And this man is sitting there oblivious to it with his drink in his hand. What the fuck is the matter with this guy? Change that? Okay. Cancer, I'm sorry that this is going on and you read. It's happened to a lot of people, though, and I have to tell you that it may not just be specifically for you, Cancer. I think it might be a fourth house thing because of so many people going through the same freaking crap right now, you know? And everybody has some sign placements, almost. Everybody has something in almost every sign. Not every sign. I don't have placements in some signs, a few of them, but not many. Clarify the King of Cups. What's going on with this King of Cups? Did I shuffle these in front of you guys? I'm sorry. I get so upset by this energy. I love it. That's why I just start throwing the cards around like, and no run, like it looks like a mess. I'm only just recently learning how to transmute collective energies. It's a lot for me. There's a lot of energy here, and I feel it really strongly. All right. King of Cups. What did you do? What do you do? What are you trying to get away with here? King of Cups? What are you trying to get away with? Because they're trying to get away with something here, and they're using all kinds of fuck shit and other people to do it, thinking they're going to get this victory, but they don't get the victory. And you can see that in the after tarot. That's Six of Wands. They hand that wreath to the Empress. That hat, that beat up, guarding hat or whatever you call that, that's going to be a wreath, victory wreath, very soon, and then a crown. Trust and believe. Oh, look, this is the card flipped over. I don't know, did you see that? It's flipped over. Death and rebirth. I'm telling you, the Tower. It's over. This is the Grim Reaper. Got the Grim Reaper, and then the only card that's not right when I went to cut the deck is death. Death for rebirth, though, right? Not literal. Take it, but I just want you to see. All right, so clarify the King of Cups. What's the deal with the King of Cups, please? The Tower, clarifying the Grim Reaper, and death. I mean, how much more do I need to say, really, right? King of Cups. What's he up to? He's trying to get away with. Just staring at his penis. Lovers, upside down. A love affair. And maybe some sexual rituals. Wow. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they were trying to hold on to this. Yes, they were trying to hold on to this Empress, emerging Empress. Keep her stuck. Hold on to the pentacles. Hold on to the money. I hold the purse. You need money, you come to me. Even though you're the one that's abundant and prosperous and probably made this page into a king to begin with. But nope. You want to hold on to your money while they're out, or hold you hostage to their money, one or the other, because you do have the King of Pentacles here. But he didn't build this empire alone, this King of Pentacles either. The Nine of Pentacles is a hard worker, is a prosperous, abundant, happy. This is the person this is the good woman behind the man, right? Behind every man is a good woman. That's her. Okay. Strength. In the upright. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So we could be dealing with a Leo. I did a Leo read yesterday that was very similar to this, Cancer, so might want to look at that. We've got a Leo, and possibly a Leo here, but this is strength, this is fortitude. This is why this Empress is going to right herself and get victory and become the Empress. They didn't stop it. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles coming in. She's got new beginnings. She's starting something new. She's doing the right thing. And they're trying to stop her. Doing everything they can to stop her. Watch her, stalk her, gossip, anything. With a group. Be careful tonight. Yeah, but they're under judgment. Same shit, different day, right, Cancer? They can't get away with this. Just like I said, you cannot control another person's destiny. You cannot try to throw roadblocks up when people are just doing what they're supposed to be doing on their paths. You cannot try to steal somebody else's path or their money or their mate or any of it and think that there's not going to be consequences, especially because you never know who you're dealing with. Now, maybe you can get away with this with some people, but some people are just not to be fucked with. And you don't know which is which these days. Trust and believe. You could come across a hobo on the street, and that could be an Earth Angel collective. So be careful how you treat people. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. King of Cups, there you are. King of Cups. Out in the cold. So, I mean, again, Cancer energy. Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, big time with the Grim Reaper, the Tower, Judgment. Well, the Tower's there, but the Judgment, and the Death that came out. Capricorn, yeah, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, 10 of Cups. They sacrificed their 10 of Cups. Wow. You're getting a new 10 of Cups collective. Clarify Paradise. They're watching you. They're watching you get away. It looks like what's happening here. They're watching you get away. They're talking about it. They're stalking you. They want to win at all costs. They're doing dark rituals on you, or they went to a dark spiritualist to do rituals on you. Looks like it could be Santeria or voodoo. Yeah, but look at they're summoning shit up. Okay, look at they're coming out of the water, but they're going after them, not you. Not the person they sent them after. That's for damn sure. Because you're an Empress. You're getting everything. Happiness, joy. Well, they're left in despair. They don't know what the fuck to do. Look at them. Again, this is lying. This is the Five of Swords. This is gossip. This is just a whole lot of fuck shit going on with a whole lot of people that want to win at all costs against this Empress to keep her from reaching her, for fulfilling her life's purpose. What in the fuck? Yeah, look at all that energy that they're using. It's a lot of energy being directed from a lot of people towards one person for what? To stop them and block them. And that was this King of Cups' true love. Not anymore. This Empress could care less about that King of Cups. It's Nine of Pentacles because she's not the Empress yet. Verify. Ooh. And see, it had to come back out. I wanted to come back out. It's over. And now they're feeling like the hangman. They don't know what to do, which way to turn, what the fuck, did I do here? I know I made a mistake, and they're trying to get away with it. They're doing everything they can. Seven of Swords. Again, in another deck. Oh, no, we have the Page of Swords here. We have the Page, and we have the Five. And now we have the Seven. I mean, we have all of the swords that speak of betrayal, except for the Three. That speak of betrayal, but we have the Upside Down Lovers. Same thing. We have the deepest betrayals here. And the lying and the gossiping and the sneaking around and the manipulation. It's beyond. Trying to get away with it. You're not getting away with it. No. Magician. I told you. Yep. Yeah. You have a dark magician who turned a soulmate connection upside down because they manipulated this King of freaking Cups who thought he was a King of Pentacles, but he wasn't. His pentacles were all attached to this Empress. And he's a little fruity too, not for nothing. Doing all this to a High Priestess. An Empress who's a High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, yeah. Again. Fire, passion, these people just got all caught up in something here. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, my friends. Throw some kippers. Okay, so wherever you fall on the spectrum of fuck shit, whether you're the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, Cancer, you need to detach from the situation, right? And say to yourself, okay, if this was a movie, or if this was my friend, or my brother, or my, somebody that you really love, what would I tell them to do? What advice would I give them? You're not getting away with anything, understand? Even though you think you are. You're dealing with a High Priestess, and the High Priestess knows what's going on. If you're the Empress in reverse High Priestess, then again, you already know what's going on, and you have nothing to worry about because you have new love coming in. Someone that's going to be on your level. Yeah, a funeral, see? You got the Grim Reaper, and you got the funeral, followed by success in love. So this has to end so that something new can begin. The House. Yeah. They could be losing. I mean, they could be married, and now this King of Pentacles or King of Cups is losing his house, his love, his everything, right? Because he was expecting. A windfall. They stole something. They were expecting money. They were stealing from this Empress, this main female. Oh boy. Prison. Either they're trapped in their own mind, or they're going to prison for stealing something really big. It's over. This whole thing is over there. This could be spiritual jail, or I did put it over the the moon and the Hierophant in reverse. Could be spiritual jail. It could be those monsters rising up from that water to come back, those spirits to come back and get paid. There's the good Lord and thieves. Yep, they tried to steal from somebody with high honors. And now they're sick. Could be a main male that's sick. He's feeling sick. This could be an actual sickness, or he's just feeling sick over for what he did. I mean, oh dear God. I mean, I don't want to say anything that there's that this short illness falls right over Grim Reaper and coffin. And I won't say anything, but you see it. The gift, grief and sorrow, legal matters. Maybe somebody, oh my God, okay. There was a short illness and somebody passed away. This is another storyline, guys. Somebody was expecting something from this person. Main male, main female involved. Someone has high honors, though, and they stole from this gift that this person left for this person with high honors. They stole it. And now they're in grief and sorrow over these legal matters. Because they may go to prison, because the good Lord saw what they did. People can't get away with this kind of stuff. They think that because nobody sees them do it, that they forge some paperwork or lie or whatever the case may be, that they can get away with it, but they can't, because the good Lord always sees. Yep. Now they're in grief and sorrow over somebody's occupation, something about a small child and a rich man. So, yeah, somebody sat in their freaking living room having murky thoughts about how they can steal from this child. And they did work. Yep. And now they're, it's over. It's all over. Legal matters a meeting. And the good lady gets unexpected money. Well, that may be dealing with, big luck. Big luck for you, good lady. Yeah, your ancestors are watching over you. You ever had an ancestor in the military? Maybe this is the military man that left this money to this good lady. But whatever the case may be, it's coming out. Don't you worry about it, good lady. Not getting away with it. They thought they got away with it. All of these people thought they got away with it. Yeah, it's been a long road, good lady. And it's a lot of money. You're talking about a lot of freaking money here that they took. They try to keep from you. They try to block. You could be going to court about it right now. Or maybe they are and you don't even know about it. Yep, the change is coming. You've been around a false person. Yeah. His thoughts are all, Sad news about a marriage. It's over. We got a pleasant letter. That's going to make you a rich girl. Or a boy, take it out, it resonates, but that's just what it says on the card, right? Yeah, you've been dealing with a false person. His thoughts are false, his actions are false, everything this king says is false. But you are getting a change. You may be traveling across the water. You may get a message, a letter, an email, a text, and that's going to make you very happy. And you'll be going on a journey. All right. How long has the video been? I don't know. Want some tea leaves? See if we can narrow it down a little bit. I'll do that for you, Cancer. I don't think we've been here that long. This is following you. This is following you. Looking very forward to paradise. All right? I can see it. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You're going to be so freaking happy. Somebody is going to be so freaking happy. somebody is going to be so fucking miserable. Wow. Their own fault. Chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, all of this. Cancer or crosswatcher, this could be all going on in the background unbeknownst to even you. Yep, it's time to act. And again, here's more Leo energy. Somebody knows they can't keep doing this. That one wanted to jump out, but it didn't, so I didn't look at it. Same with that one. Ooh, popping. Cobweb. Yeah, you're protected from negative forces beyond you, but you're protected from all this. Yeah, I got that feeling like you don't even know about this stuff. This is a chain of events that's going to affect your life, but you don't even know about it. All of this documents, this death, maybe even you might not even know about. Maybe you didn't even go to the funeral. But this false person kept this money from you, this inheritance. Wow, that's probably has to do with that's the house of family, right? Oh wow. And Scorpio is out how many times with secrets, right? And then you have all this want to win at all costs. So you have a person that wants to win at all costs in a relationship to keep this, probably to keep. You know what? Maybe this freaking King of Cups, King of Pentacles knows about this. And that's why he wants to hang out so tight to this Empress. Bird flying. News is on the way. You're going to hear about this very soon. It's coming out. It's all coming out because it's over. You have the Coffin, the Grim Reaper, Death, the Tower, Judgment. It's over. Stop, people, stop. Don't you know when to leave well enough alone? Don't you know that it's only hurting yourselves? Don't you know you can wind up in prison for real? I mean, you know, like, people don't actually go to prison for doing this kind of fuck shit to people yet, but, you know, maybe there needs to be a case brought into the courts. If it can really be proven that people are manipulating other people's energies and, you know, in these ways. I mean, if people are so convinced that positive affirmations work, then you have to understand that negative ones do too. If you don't protect yourself, it can't work on you if you're vibrating higher than those entities that they're trying to attach to you. Can't work. So what do? They got to go somewhere. So they will either go back to the person that sent it, or if they're protecting themselves, then to somebody close to them. That's the way it works. I don't make it up. I didn't make the rules. It's just the way it is. When the Most High set the firmaments in place and created everything, it was as it will be. And it will be as it was. Right? All that ever was, will be, or is, was already put out there. Into the matrix. Anything else from this particular deck? No? Oh, yeah. Tower. Ta! 2 towers. Judgment. Death. Grim Reaper. Coffin. Over for these people. Oh, and Rose. I didn't even see this one fall out. Romance is in the air. Romance is in the air, Empress. Yeah, you know, I'm so happy. You know, it doesn't make me feel good to have to, you know, say that all of this stuff is, you know, imploding on these people. It makes me happy, though, to see that the underdog in the end wins. Because it's not fair what people have been doing to this innocent. That's just trying to work on their own, tend to their own damn garden, right? Everybody wants to blow it up on them. Why? Because they're selfish and they're greedy and they're horny and they're addicts or alcoholics or whatever they are. And each and every one of you has an opportunity to also, this is why it's what St. Michael said, admit the truth and act accordingly. Detach from the situation. Detach from the situation. It's going to blow up in your face. Detach. Walk away. Admit your wrongs to the Most High and anybody else that you have to, if in fact you have to. You're being shown in your dreams, or in maybe you throw cards or whatever the afraid you're doing. They're showing you that you're just sabotaging yourself. That this persistent work that you're doing on somebody else's own is just coming back to you. And meanwhile, they're moving on. They're upgrading. They're getting their love of their life and all their money returned. Yep. A sincere wish will be granted. And I think that also this Nine of Pentacles Empress wants us to be this peace. And that's going to be granted to you, honey. Yeah, you don't have to worry. You don't have to live in a lack mentality. You don't have to live in poverty. You don't have to beg anybody for anything. You're the abundant one. Turn yourself right side up and work on your pentacles. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a high priestess. Follow your intuition. Stay on your North Node. And you'll be fine. You're going to be great. You'll be better than fine. You're finally going to have all your wishes come true. Yeah, money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. Okay, so mic drop. We'll leave it at that. Okay, Cancer, I hope that this reading, helped in some way. The energy is a lot right now because it is Halloween, so I know it was kind of a clusterfuck, but I think we got some information. So until next time, Cancer, or Cross Watcher, watching for the House of Cancer, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Thank you. Bye. Happy Halloween. Listen, I gotta learn to use this freaking clicker. It's happening all the time anymore. I just put a new battery in it. Goodbye, Cancers. Thank you so much. And if the energy resonated, please like my channel, subscribe. Help me get the message out there to more people. Thank you. Seriously, I have to come over there again? It was working before. Oh, love of God. Always a fun time, Cancer. Thank you.